Hi y'all! So this is going to be a tutorial of how to make the FNAF cameras. So I'm going to just demonstrate how they work. Uh, you will start. So once you start the game, you will start off with cam open item. You can make it a piece of dye or a player head or whatever. And you won't need to look through your survival inventory, or whatever. All you'll need to do is throw that. And you aren't able to look around at all, so, yeah. And you are able to switch between cameras. And it has a saving system where, wherever you look, it'll keep you looking there once you go back. And it also has a camera save system. And if you need to, you can always put in a next page, and yeah, so that you won't need to go in here and look for stuff in here. Right. And not gonna lie, the camera save system for page 2 is kind of bugged, but oh well. Yeah, it's not really my problem. But let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so what should happen? So what you should start off with is getting your items. So, get your items, name them, and put them in a chest. I have 2 pages, so I made a page 1 chest and a page 2 chest. Page 2 has the page 2 stuff. Page 1 has page 1 and close can open and stuff. And next pages for page 1 and previous pages for the page 2. And for me, I needed 15 command blocks for the camera stuff, opening and closing next page and previous page, and then the cameras, and then 12 command blocks for teleporting and this stuff, I guess I should say. This is basically just the doors and the lights, which I already have a tutorial for if you need it. And this is also for the fan and the power for the office light. So basically all that you'll need is to see if the player does not have the cam open. So what I needed to do was to execute if the power matches 1 or over, then execute it and see if execute unless basically seeing, oh, this entity does not have the NBT data of inside the inventory, the ID of a player head or any item, and it checks if the tag display name is a certain thing. I will put the command in the description if you need it. And it's the same thing with can close. So it'll detect it with a comparator. And just to let you know, if you want your items to disappear, you will need the destroy all dropped items command, which is basically killing every Minecraft item, which, like, anything, oh no, I dropped some deep slate, it gets destroyed. And what it should do is use the item replace command, and it'll replace a certain container, which I am using container 0, from this block up here. So it'll start off with page 1 and then get to page 2, which is right here. It'll replace it with one of its containers, so it'll start off with cam close, so that you can close the cameras. And for on this one, it'll do cam open whenever cam close is done with. So it'll do container 18. And basically, it teleport you back to your office whenever the camera's closed and set everything to air. Well, the rest of your hotbar other than this one to air. So basically, yeah, I'm gonna put up a diagram of what the containers are numbered as a, and I don't know why, but the first container 0. I don't get why, but it just is. And so yeah, and you will need to get a camera scoreboard. So by doing /scoreboard or the players set, and then cam or player or page up there. And make sure, wait, hold on. You'll need to make a school or board or objective and add it to whatever you want. So I could just do that and then domain. And you can make the display name if you want. So like make it whatever. But I've already made my scoreboard, so I'm not gonna do that. And another scoreboard, or a scoreboard player command instead of to cam m and your thing, or page and your thing, and make sure you set the score in there too. And for the page, it tries to do the same thing. Oh, and you all need to make an on cams thing. So here it'll see if you are on the cams, and then it will execute if you have power, and then it'll execute. It'll see if you don't have the next page in your inventory. And it's basically the same thing here, but for a previous page. And it'll set to this for page 2, and this for page 2, this for page 1. And these are cameras, so whoop-de-doo. And it'll give you so first it'll set the cam stats to whatever, and then give you the camera needed from this. So for our container 1, it will be in container 19, and give everything else container 2 through 8, through 7. And it's kind of the same thing with the second page, but not really. And for the camera save system, I made a armor stand that has the tag of whatever. So I will show you what I mean by that. So I just went on to this website and hold on, let me just reset everything real quick because I was working on Endo before this. So what I needed to do was make them invisible, have no base plate, and no gravity. You don't need to show the arms if you don't want to. And you can make them small if you want to, it doesn't really matter. And gave them a tag and called it office pause. Copied that command and I copied the command and pasted it into chat and summoned him in. And I made him so I will execute if on cams matches a 0 or less, and executed it as the office pause position, and teleported him. At I executed at the player and as the office position, and then ran a TP command and in front, 6 blocks in front of the player. So the up carrots are basically where that person thing is looking at. And these are just a repeating command block that teleports the player, seeing if its power is good, and it runs and execute it to see if on cams is equal to 1 or more, and it'll see if camera matches the camera, and it will teleport you to the camera position and I created the armor stand by using that same website and giving them a different tag and positioning them where I wanted. So yeah, that's about it for my tutorial. And, yeah, hope you guys see. Hope you guys make well. Uh, I forgot one more thing. So make sure all of the repeating command blocks that need redstone. Well, and see if new game is activated. By using that command block thing that I did in my door tutorial for wireless redstone or whatever. And basically seeing if it's powered, then it will teleport the player facing a certain position, give him blindness for a few seconds, and do all that. And then fill all of those with redstone block. So like it'll fill from here to there. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day, and see ya in the next video I make or next tutorial or whatever. Bye.